fourth pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Jaren Jackson Jr. With the second pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Ja Morant. With the 30th pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Desmond Bane. With the 9th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select
There's no other team that's better positioned in the lottery this year than the Memphis Grizzlies, who have the 9th overall pick in this upcoming draft. The Memphis Grizzlies were the 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, and obviously last year wasn't a great year for them, mainly due to injuries. Ja was hurt, Bane and Triple J dealt with injuries, Steven Adams was out from the start of the year, Brandon Clark had some injuries, Marcus Smart had injuries, a lot of guys were hurt. But this team has a good core, they have a franchise player, a good head coach, good role players, the number 9 overall pick in this draft, 2 second-round pick studs that came onto the scene last year from a couple drafts ago, Vince Williams from the 2023 draft and GG Jackson. The Grizzlies are in a really good position. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Let's do our number 9 overall pick Memphis Grizzlies rebuild. Taylor Jenkins is going to stay as our head coach. I think he's one of the more underrated head coaches in the league. And we look at this roster right now, basically, we have our franchise player, like I said, in Ja Morant, 24 years old, right off that rookie extension, and he's really good overall in 2K. Triple J, I think we have to figure out what he is. He doesn't really play all that well in 2K sometimes. The efficiency could drop off. And as a number 1 option, number 2 option last year, he wasn't the most efficient player in the world. He could be better suited as a power forward because he's not a great rebounder. Desmond Bane, though, sharp shooter. Got that rookie max extension as well. I'm excited to see him back into the fold. They traded a decent amount for Marcus Smart last offseason, so we're going to see how he's fully acclimated into this team. GG Jackson is 19 years old and 79 overall. Damn, 2K, you gave him a 79? I'll take that. Vince Williams, 23 years old, 78 overall, good second-round pick from the 2022 draft. And you still have Brandon Clark. Senti Aldama played well. Luke Kennard's trade contract as well, because we're probably going to pick up that team option. Zaire Williams, Jake Moravia, and they traded away David Roddy. Some of those draft picks didn't work out, so it hasn't been perfect here in Memphis. There's one big man I'd really like in Donovan Clingan at 9. If he doesn't fall, that is fine. I could look at a different option. We could look to trade up as well. With the number 1 overall pick, the Atlanta Hawks select Alex Sarr. Number 2 is Ron Holland. And number 3, the Houston Rockets are selecting Nikola Topic. Okay, so I think I would trade up to like 6, maybe 5 if Clingan is still on the board. Spurs take Cody Williams. I don't think Detroit would take Donovan. All right, never mind. And I'm sure Jalen Duren is going to be a free agent now. So number 6 is Stephon Castle. Number 7 is Tijon Salon. Okay, and number 8 is Devin Carter. Wow, I was going to think about taking Devin Carter. Bruh, there's so many guys that are still on the board, like Robert Dillingham, like Reed Shepard, Zachary Reese, and Matas Buzelis, who have drafted before 1 or 2 are not going to be there at 9 on draft night. So I'm going to try to do a draft night trade with the San Antonio Spurs and pick up Cody Williams. More of a project play, but we're going to get Boston's swap best. And I don't want to mess with this because if I do, there's a chance I'm going to lose out on a chance to get Cody Williams. And I want to get somebody new, somebody I haven't drafted yet, and that's going to be Cody. And the Spurs say Carlton Carrington. You could have got Rob Dillingham. Come on, man. And then in the second round, I ended up getting Kai Boswell out of Arizona. So, team player options. We're going to pick up the team option on Luke Kennard because we're going to go after our big names center this offseason. I don't know if that's going to be Isaiah Hartenstein. I don't know if that's going to be Nick Claxton. But we have all of our draft picks as well, so I'm going to try to do that. Now, do we have a mid-level exception? We actually have a decent amount. We could sign a D'Anthony Melton, bring him back to Memphis. We could sign a Simone Fontecchio, a Derrick Jones Jr. I'm going to sign D'Anthony Melton to a 2-year deal worth around $8 million. Maybe if we could do, or that's the most we could do. All right, 2-year deal to bring D'Anthony Melton back to Memphis. And we're going to see if we can do a sign and trade with the Brooklyn Nets and try to go out and get Nick Claxton. Now, we do have that Luke Kennard contract that we can get almost to that $21 million. I mean, it may have to be a sign and trade with D'Anthony Melton, or now I could throw in Zaire Williams. I could also give you Jake Moravia, who showed a little bit of promise last year as well. So they're getting 3 players, and I'm going to give them my top 3 protected first rounder this year, which for some reason has really good value. So they're getting a first round pick and 3 rotational guys for someone they were going to lose in free agency to us. We're going to bump down Triple J to the power forward spot, and I'm really excited about this front court now with Triple J at the 4 and Nick Claxton at the 5. We get Scottie Pippen Jr. back on the qualifying offer, and this is a team that could compete for the finals next year. I'm sure Memphis has the aspirations of going to the conference finals. Like I said, they were the 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs. I think they're trying to compete in that Timberwolves, Thunder, Mavericks, Nuggets tier next year. All right, so we're going to run out a 10-man rotation next year. Ja at the 1, Bane at the 2, Vince at the 3. They don't do Bane any justice with that photo. We got Triple J at the 4, Claxton at the 5 with Marcus Smart, GG Jackson, Brandon Clark, D'Anthony Melton and Santi Aldama off the bench. It's a deep team. I'm going to send Cody Williams to the G League, which I think he could benefit no matter what team drafts him if he's outside of like the top 5, top 6, because he's definitely a raw prospect right now. And on a team like Memphis that's trying to win, that actually could be a good position for him to get drafted into. And we end up beating the Rockets by 4 to start off the year. A 21-point triple-double for Ja. Hell yeah. Can we start off the year 2-0? Nope, we ended up getting blown out by the Portland Trailblazers. All right, Anthony Simons had 31. Under Taylor Jenkins, we are 4-star balanced. Road game against the Hawks. Don't tell me this team's going to be bad this year. We lost by 15. Ja had 51 points, and we lost by 15. All right, that is not a good start to the year, and I traded away my first-round pick if it's outside the top 3. All right, so we are here at the trade deadline with a 23-28 record. We were like 7-16 to start off the year. Well, now I feel not great about trading away my first-round pick last year. Ja Morant is only averaging 22 points per night. I mean, he's doing it on really good efficiency, but it seems low for Ja. Desmond Bane is shooting the ball very well. Triple J at the 4 is honestly playing very well. Like, that is far from how Triple J could play in 2K. We're getting a double-double every night from Claxton, 2.1 blocks. GG Jackson struggling a little bit with his efficiency. Marcus Smart hasn't been good. Love that. Vince Williams has been shooting well from 3. Now, I think we're going to have to decrease some of Marcus Smart's minutes, but I don't really know if I want to make a big trade at this year's deadline. And I don't even know if I'm going to call up Cody Williams either. So what I may do is just play Marcus Smart a little bit less. And let's just play Ja Morant a ton, Triple J a ton, Desmond Bane, and Nick Claxton a ton for the rest of the year. We need them to carry us into the playoffs. So Nikola Jokic wins his 4th MVP award, winning it here in 2025. I hate this. What? Bronny James, Rookie of the Year for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He went 51st. Kevin Porter Jr. is your 6th Man of the Year. Wemby's your DPOY. Most Improved goes to Trace Jackson Davis. Shout out to him. Anthony Edwards, Clutch Player of the Year. And Rick Carlisle of the Indiana Pacers is your Coach of the Year. Ja Morant finished the year with just 22 points, which is kind of low for him over the last couple of years. And he's still on All-NBA first team. We do also get Triple J on All Defensive second team. A really good year for Triple J if he's going to be a top 10 defender and give me plus offensive numbers. But we did finish the season as the 9th seed, which is a play-in tournament team fighting for the 8th spot, not even for the 7th spot. That is an embarrassing season. Damn, Vince Williams. All right, the second round picks did not show up. Vince Williams wasn't great. GG Jackson was inefficient at times. Marcus Smart was pretty inefficient this year. All right, we're going to have to make some moves, I think, regarding those players this offseason. But let's see if we can at least make the playoffs, or am I about to give the Brooklyn Nets a lottery pick? I didn't think it was going to be a lottery pick, and here we are. We're about to lose to the Lakers. Come on, man. You're down by 10 with 8 minutes to go. Can you guys come back? Josh putting up 30. Ugh, man, come on. Please. I don't even know if they have LeBron anymore. I don't even think they do, and we're still going to lose. Wow, this team is far, far away from what I thought they could be. Ja had 40. Triple J had 20. Desmond Bane had 18. And we ended up losing to AD, Kevin Porter Jr., Austin Reeves, Tobias Harris, and Jalen Noel. All right, what the hell was this season? Now, it would have been nice adding like the 12th overall pick in this draft. You got the Thunder and the Bucks in the finals. And Giannis and the Bucks, all right, winning 7. I never see them win the finals. That is pretty cool that 2K made them good this year. Curry retires. All right. Feel like that's earlier than usual. LeBron ends up retiring with the Detroit Pistons. It happens every year. Not many teams have cap space to go out and sign LeBron in 2024's free agency. And draft lottery time. Yeah, that pick is at 13. Unless it jumped into the top 3, we are giving it to Brooklyn. So we are going to lose out on the 13th overall pick in this year's draft. Taylor Jenkins is a free agent. I mean, after this year, I'd be like, whoa, maybe you should be let go. But I still think he's a good coach. I'm going to give him a 4-year extension. And I'm going to make this trade with the Boston Celtics. So, you know what? This is sentimental to Celtics fans. We're going to give you guys back Marcus Smart. I'm going to give you a second. I'm going to get a 2028 first-round pick. Somehow they have the 8th overall pick. I don't think I'm getting that. And I'm getting Peyton Pritchard in this deal. We're going to agree to that. So I get some draft capital, and I get Peyton Pritchard, who could be a fine backup point guard for us. So the Rockets end up with the number 1 overall pick. They take Cooper Flagg. Like, they're getting better. We have to stay competitive with a lot of good teams here in the Western Conference. We got Coleman Hawkins from Illinois. Well, now he's in the transfer portal in the 2nd round. Kai Boswell, I'm going to pick it up just because he could be used as a trade piece. And let's give Santi Aldama and Scottie Pippen Jr. the qualifying offers. I don't think we're going to have any, like, mid-level exception. I mean, we actually do have a little bit to spend. Could I maybe steal Jose Alvarado? I mean, I just traded for Peyton Pritchard. All right, let's get some big man depth. Let's just bring in Jalen Williams. Why not? I mean, on the minimum, sure. And we don't have to renounce the rights on Santi. Nice. Scottie Pippen Jr. actually got $10 million a year from the Nuggets. Congrats to you, man. I'm not matching that. And we'll bring in Grizzlies legend as well, Steven Adams. Santi Aldama got 2 years, $13 million from the Pelicans. I'm going to match that. It's going to be a big year for Cody Williams. There's a chance I even start him this year. And here we are at player progression. Jaws a 96. Cody Williams goes up to an 80. All right, I'm excited to see what he can do in his real rookie season. All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like. We're going to insert Cody Williams instead of Vince Williams there at the starting small forward position. So we're just swapping out Williamses. We do have a deep bench of G.G. Jackson, Vince Williams, Peyton Pritchard, D'Anthony Melton, Brandon Clark, and Jalen Williams. So guys like Santi Aldama, Steven Adams, Boswell, Hawkins aren't going to crack the rotation right now. We're 4-star balanced, and I do think we have somewhat tradable contracts as well if we did want to be active at the deadline. Like Brandon Clark has a very tradable contract. We'll see how the Nick Claxton experiment works out for another year. And Triple J making $23 million right now as a free agent at the end of the year. Let's get a contract extension done, 4-year deal, over $120 million before the season starts, so we don't have to worry about it. We start off the year with a nice win over the Houston Rockets. Great start for Ja. And we're at the trade deadline with a 24-27 record. So we have not had the success in this video that I would have liked to have. 9.5 games back of what, the 1 seed? I mean, that's actually not like a terrible gap. I think we're going to have to make a move. Ja's averaging 23. Triple J is taking a step back offensively, which is kind of a shame. Cody Williams having a very good rookie year. G.G. Jackson struggling. Damn, Vince Williams is struggling. Double damn. D'Anthony Melton is struggling as well. Yeah, I think we're going to see who's on the trade block. Mitchell Robinson, Tobias Harris, Rui Hachimura. I mean, some of those guys could be in play. Brandon Ingram is on the trade block. I'm trying to think how we would fit our team. That'd probably have to cost me Cody Williams. I don't know if I want to do that. Karl-Anthony Towns is on the trade block. So is Rudy Gobert. So is Jaden McDaniels. And James Harden's on the trade block. All right, do I want to go after Cat? Not really. All right, I'm going to do this trade with the LA Lakers. They really want to get off of Mitchell Robinson and Tobias Harris. I may look to reroute Mitchell Robinson, but we're getting Tobias Harris, who is going to be an end-of-the-bench guy, but also could be a tradable guy in the offseason. I do think we need to add in a trade exception for this, and yes, we do. We're going to do this trade. Jay Will is gone. I wasn't going to be able to afford him in the offseason, and Melton was a free agent at the end of the year. And I don't think I'm going to be able to re-sign Mitchell Robinson. Oh, we did get an extension. I mean, I should have checked that. But it's 4 years worth $16, $17, then $18 million. So now we have 2 former New York centers in Nick Claxton and Mitchell Robinson. So I'm not going to rely a ton on G.G. Jackson or Vince Williams anymore. And we're going to play like 16 minutes a night to Tobias Harris, maybe like 15 a night to Mitchell Robinson. And like we will have a lot of guys that we could potentially move in the offseason. So I still like where we stand going into 2027, but it just sucks. We haven't really sniffed the playoffs or had a confident run into the playoffs, and that may not even happen this year in 26. And we have done much better since the trade deadline. We are now 10, 12, 13 games above 500, 14 games above 500. That's what I'm talking about. Shea gets his first MVP award here in 2026. Dylan Harper, Rookie of the Year. He fell to 10? What? Damn, that's a top 5 player in the class as well. Jalen Suggs, 6th Man of the Year, a fantastic year in Charlotte. Wemby, Depoy, Buzelis, most improved in year number 2, and clutch player of the year goes to Trae Young. We did get John Moran on All-NBA First Team, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. And Cody Williams is on All-Rookie First Team. A pretty efficient year for Cody. We will definitely take that. And we finished the year as the 4 seed, so we had a much better end to the year than we did when I last talked to you guys. Desmond Bane, pretty good number 2. Triple J's efficiency got better. I even played him less minutes a night as well. Honestly, for the playoffs, I don't think Vince Williams is going to make the rotation. I don't even know if G.G. Jackson's going to make the rotation, because I want to trim this down to a 9-man rotation. We have 11 guys right now, and I know they've been playing better, but I don't think I'm going to play them. I think we're going to play some of the veterans in here, like Brandon Clark, Tobias Harris, Peyton Pritchard, Mitchell Robinson. Let's go 31 to the front court. Let's go 40 to Ja. Let's go 36 to Bane. I was going 33 to Williams the way he was playing. We'll do one more to the front court. So we are taking on the Dallas Mavericks in round number 1. This team has obviously Luke and Kyrie still, Sadiq Bey, Alvir, Maxence Prosper, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively still there, PJ Washington. They also brought in Klay Thompson. Game number 1 goes to the Dallas Mavericks. We ended up losing by 4. Oh my God. Fourth quarter collapses, man. Those are games we shouldn't be losing. Game number 2 goes to Memphis. We should be up 2-0 right now. Ja had 24. Shout out to Cody Williams. All right, big rubber match here. Game 3, we take a 2-1 lead. That is huge. First game in Dallas, we won by 18. Ja and Bane combined for 74 points. Game number 4 goes to Dallas. They ended up winning 126-105. Bane had 28. Ja had 27, 11, and 10. Triple J had 16 and 10. He's been fine in the playoffs. I know I'm getting elite defense out of him at least. And we go down 3 games to 2. We lost by 3. Oh, that sucks. Cody Williams. We're asking way too much out of Cody to be our number 1 scorer in a game. and we do force a game 7. We win 132-111. Ja with 32, 8, and 16. Here we go. Game 7 against Dallas. Can we get a playoff series victory? Morale was so low at the trade deadline. It could be so high if we're able to win this game, but we're down by 17 in the fourth quarter, and we are not going to beat Dallas, unfortunately. Damn. We end up getting blown out 117-93. Ja didn't play the best. Desmond Bane only took 9 shots. Tobias Harris wasn't good. I mean, he's getting traded in the offseason. Triple J wasn't good. It's always like the tricky thing with Grizzlies rebuilds, man, because Triple J is not good in 2K, but it's like Triple J, he means a lot to Memphis. He's really good in real life, but sometimes it is what it is, man. So you got the Sabonis Halliburton Bowl here in the finals. That's pretty cool. Siakam and Fox were your finals MVPs. And the Kings, the Sacramento Kings, win the NBA Finals. And Domantas Sabonis averaged a triple-double and is your finals MVP. Wow, there goes KD. And there goes Russ, both retiring on the Suns. The Celtics end up with the #1 overall pick in the draft. Why are they bad in 2K? I don't know. Why are the Nuggets bad, man? They end up with the #1 overall pick as well. We do own our pick, I believe, this year, and it's going to come in at number 25. We also owned Orlando's pick. I think it was like a swap worse because Orlando gets Phoenix's pick. So we also have the 24th pick. All right, I think I'm going to make both my selections, but those players could definitely get traded. Pairing up AJ Nabanta with Nikola Jokic is kind of sick, I can't lie. The Rockets get Cam Boozer. The Cavs at number 3 select Isaiah Harwell. All right, so we made our selections. We got Jaren Stevenson with our first rounder. He was kind of in the 2024 draft, but is going back to Alabama. We got Kanye Roth and Jovan Ruffin. Not sure if those guys are real or not. I'm thinking they are. I don't know, though. We're going to pick up the team option on Coleman Hawkins. Let's get on the phones. I don't know where we want to upgrade, though. Like, we lost in round 1. Maybe we're just going to look for, like, a really good 6th man. And I want to see if I can maybe pick up RJ Barrett to be that guy. So we'd lead off with Tobias Harris and Brandon Clark. And then I would also throw in one of either Vince or Gigi. I'm sure Gigi Jackson has more trade value. So we'd throw in, I think, Gigi. I don't know. Would they want Clark? I don't even know if they'd want Tobias Harris. So I'd give you Vince. Is RJ in his final year of his deal? He is. So he's an expiring. So you know what? Could I do this with just Jaren Stevenson, our most recent first-round pick, and Kanye Roth? So I'm basically throwing in 2 first-rounders and 2 solid rotational guys they could look to flip for RJ Barrett, and they agree to that. So now we just got our 6th man in RJ, because I still think I'm going to start Cody Williams. And we're going to do this trade with the Brooklyn Nets. I'm getting Jock Landale. Probably won't play for us. I'm giving them Santi Aldama, who didn't play for us at all last year, but to match some salary, $6 million. Vince Williams, though, I'm going to be sending out. He's in the last year of his rookie contract, and to get a first-round pick for him, I think I have to take that. I could go out and I could sign a Bruce Brown. I could sign a Delano Banton, who I may actually just sign for a 2-year deal. Could be a trade piece down the line. Anybody switch up at the top? It looks like nothing too crazy. Franz Wagner did go to the reigning NBA champion, the Sacramento Kings. Does that mean they're not going to bring back De'Aaron Fox? Like, why? And we take a look here at player progression. Cody Williams is up to an 85 overall. This team could win a championship for sure. So we're going to stick with this 9-man rotation, I think. Peyton Pritchard can get like 15 minutes a night. Let's go 16 to Gigi Jackson. Let's go 18 to Mitchell Robinson. I do want to start Cody Williams. RJ Barrett's going to come off the bench. They're going to play some more amount of minutes, though. I would like to go 33 to Bane, 37 to Ja. Let's go 30 to Claxton and Triple J. I got about 5 more minutes remaining, so let's go 32 to Cody, and let's go 29 to RJ Barrett. System proficiency is 4.5-star balanced under Taylor Jenkins. Could this team actually make a run? We just dropped 157 in regulation on opening night. All right, Cody, I see you. All right, so we're at the trade deadline with our best record by far in this video. 40-10. We have a 5.5 game lead over the San Antonio Spurs. We're the #1 offense in the West. We are the #1 defense in the West. #1 point differential in the NBA by far. We are just fine in the West. John Moran is having his best statistical season for us. I'm fine with Triple J taking a little bit of a step back offensively, like numbers-wise. He doesn't even average 22.5 points to be that efficient for us because he's going to give us elite defense. He just needs to knock down his threes. Nick Claxton's been fine at the 5. Gigi Jackson's been more efficient this year, but I think RJ Barrett, yeah, he's been a beast as a 6th man. Desmond Bane's been a great guy for us. Shout out to Cody Williams in year number 2. This team could really compete for a title this year. And I'd like to re-sign RJ Barrett. We're going to give him $100 million more guaranteed in his career. Let's re-up John Moran as well so we don't have to worry about that. Nick Claxton, I think we could wait a year, given we don't win a title this year. And we are going to end this season with an absolute elite record. 65 wins possibly, or 64 wins, kind of insane. Bruce Ellis won most improved last year and 6th man of the year this year. This dude is trying to win every single award challenge. But no, we went 66-16 with Taylor Jenkins. Hell yeah, Zach Cleveland would have been your executive of the year. John Moran on All-NBA first team. He got snubbed from MVP, man. 12 assists per game. Come on. We don't get, wow. Jason Tatum is on the Golden State Warriors. Cade and Ron Holland on the Wizards. Just makes total sense. I don't know why the Pistons never re-signed their guys in this video. We don't get anybody on the all-defensive teams, which is fine. We are the 1 seed in the Western Conference, going up against the reigning NBA champions, the Sacramento Kings, in round number 1. They no longer have De'Aaron Fox, but they do have Franz Wagner and Matas Buzelis. Yeah, you already have a Wagner clone in Buzelis, who's on the rise, and you decide to let Fox... It just doesn't make any sense. All right, so game number 1 against the Kings, we ended up winning by 13. Good stuff. Can we honestly just get done with this series with no stress? We end up sweeping them. Yeah, on paper, we were much better, in my opinion. Cody Williams has been so good for us in this Taylor Jenkins system. I cannot say thank you enough to San Antonio for trading him to us, but that is a good team. They got Fox. They have Mark Williams. They have Vassell Keldon, obviously Wemby, Carrington, Carter off the bench. That is a very good team. Don't lose to them, please. All right, we are 8-1 in the playoffs so far, but we're going to have a very tough test in the conference finals against the Thunder. Brother versus brother, J-Dub versus Co-Dub. Can we call him that? I don't know. John Morant, 30-10. Desmond Bane, it's 21. Triple J, 16 in round number 2. They are the 3 seed. They do have J-Dub still. They have Darren Peterson. It's a very good team. Yves Missi as well. Game number 1 goes to the Memphis Grizzlies. We ended up winning by 15. Desmond Bane dropped 36. Game 2 goes to the Grizzlies. We won by 9 in overtime. This is Desmond Bane's series. He may win the Magic Johnson Western Conference Finals MVP award. Wow. He 11, 7, and 8. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Can we sweep them? Oh my God. We are 12-1 in the Western Conference side of things. Hell yeah, man. Who is going to get Conference Finals MVP? It actually goes to Ja, even though he was very inefficient in that series. And Halliburton got it in the Eastern Conference. Yeah, I thought that could have been Desmond Bane's award, or maybe even RJ Barrett's. Oh, we're not even taking on the Pacers. We're taking on the Raptors. So they won, but they didn't get a Conference Finals MVP. It's a good, fun team. Nah, I won't lie. But we should be able to beat them. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Oh my God, what a dominant playoff run. I've been kind of unlucky in some of my rebuilds lately, in the Blazers rebuild, the Timberwolves rebuild, the Historic Suns. But here, man, I thought we were going to get very unlucky to start off this video, but pure domination in the 2027 playoffs. We may end up 16. We're going to go 16-1. Wow. We had 1 loss. I think it was round 2 to the Spurs. And wow, we're going to blow them out. This isn't even going to be close. Wow, what a playoff run. I just kind of wanted one stressful game. We're not even going to get that. RJ Barrett was an amazing pickup. I think we needed that true, like, scoring 6-man. Oh, give me that steal with RJ Barrett. That is too easy. I see you, Cody Williams. I see you. Oh my God, this team is too good. Ja's got 18 assists. We have, like, basically the Twin Towers with, at the time, like, Claxton and Triple J. Great shot blockers out there. Desmond Bane playing good defense on Emmanuel quickly, but Claxton's there for the help. Fortunately, fouled him. Oh, this team has... Wait, did I just see Trae Young? Did I miss that this whole time? Or was that Trae Jones I was looking at? I don't know why. Oh, yeah. Okay, it was Trae Jones. Desmond Bane coming off a screen. Yeah, that's easy money for Desmond Bane. He's too good. Catch and shoot, man. Claxton's got 16 rebounds. Oh, I was going to try to work the pick and roll. Ja gets right around quickly. He pulls up. Oh, that is no good. That would have been nice. This is the RJ Barrett Revenge series, too. I didn't even mention that. All right, Cody Williams, too, was such a good pickup for us in the draft. I kick that over to Ja. We don't have much time left. I kind of want to get a pick and pop with Triple J. I feel like that should work, right? Pull up. One more. Nah, he's not going to get the greatest look in the world, but it could go in, and it does. 23 points for Jaren Jackson Jr. as we're up by 33. And the Memphis Grizzlies just have one of the more dominant playoff runs in recent memory, basically pulling off what the Golden State Warriors did in 2018, going 16-1, or 2017, 2018. And John Morant is your finals MVP. Wow, what a playoff run for us. It was actually 2017. They ended up going 16-1, and we ended up losing 1 game to the Spurs, which, what game was that? We won by 1 in game 1. We ended up losing game number 4. Damn. We win game 4. We go 16-0 in the playoffs. And in the finals, I don't know, man. Desmond Bane could have got finals MVP, but John Morant did average 14 assists in that one. Well, if you guys did enjoy this video, it was a super fun one to do because I thought at one point I was going to have to move Triple J or Desmond Bane, or the Claxton side of trade was a horrible decision. But it all worked out in the end, man, and we ended up winning a title in dominant fashion in 2027. So if you guys did enjoy, please drop a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. So the next one will be the number 10 overall pick, Utah Jazz rebuild. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.